dusty roads and the evening glow. The pine trees whisper soft and low. Familiar faces, a coffee shop sign takes me back to a simpler time. Back to these streets where my heart beats strong, where the nights were short and the days felt long. Every crack in the sidewalk feels like a song. This little old town where I belong. A rusty swing still hangs in the park, where we lit our young hearts with a tiny spark. The diner closed, but the memories stay of jukebox tunes that used to play. Back to these streets where my heart beats strong, where the nights were short and the days felt long. Every crack in the sidewalk feels like a song. This little old town where I belong. Time's moved on, but the feeling remains, like summer's first kiss through a window pane. The ghosts of my youth keep calling me to walk once more where the heart feels free. The church bell chimes at the top of the hill. Evening falls and the world grows still. Each street lamp hums like a trusted friend, in a place I'll cherish till the very end.
Coffee steam rises, it's 9:15. Saw your face through the window, that old neon sign. Been years since we talked about the days long ago. Now we're laughing again like we'll never grow old. The waitress pours coffee, her smile's warm and kind. Plates full of biscuits bring the past to our minds. We talk about the summers, we talk about the cold. The diner's unchanged, but my, how we've grown. Old friends at the diner, where time takes a pause. Back where the jukebox still hums what once was. No need for riches, we count up the years. In this little hometown, life is sweeter than tears. You recall the cornfields, I laugh at your tale. That rusty old Chevy, the nights we derailed. We dreamed of the cities, but never did roam. 'Cause nothing could match this diner back home. Outside there's a silence, stars start to appear. It's funny how distance just fades over beer. We both built some stories, took roads far apart, but here at this table, you still own my heart. Old friends at the diner, where time takes a pause. Back where the jukebox still hums what once was. No need for riches, we count up the years. In this little hometown, life is sweeter than tears.
cornfields. I laugh at your tale, that rusty old Chevy. The nights we'd drill, we dreamed of the cities, but never did roam. 'Cause nothing could match this diner, sweeter than tears. The gravel would crunch beneath our worn-out boots, riding the back roads like wild, restless roots. You'd laugh as the world stretched endless and wide. Brother, where are you? I've missed that ride. The wind in our ears sang the songs of our youth, humming forgotten lines, raw and uncouth. Your voice carried dust from the hills to the plains, but now it's just echoes that whisper your name. Brother, are you lost somewhere down the line, chasing your shadows through the long leaf pine? The miles fall heavy, these worn tires cry. I'm searching for you under this wide open sky. The night held us close as the headlights would gleam. Two boys on a journey chasing dreams unseen. But the years broke the paths that we vowed to defend. How do I find you when the maps never mend? If you're out there tonight under stars that still shine, know I ride every road with your face on my mind. I carry the stories, the dust and the pain, and pray one day the roads will cross us again. Brother, are you lost somewhere down the line, chasing your shadows through the long leaf pine? The miles fall heavy, these worn tires cry. I'm searching for you under this wide open sky. Brother, are you lost somewhere down the line, chasing your shadows through the long leaf pine? Miles fall heavy, these worn tires cry. I'm searching for you under this wide open sky. I'm searching for you under this wide open sky.
The screen door slammed and echoed wide. Her suitcase packed, but nowhere to hide. Now the walls just hung a hollow tune since she walked away. Silence took the room. The clock hands tick like a metronome, each second louder since I'm alone. Her laughter's ghost still weaves round noon, but it fades to black when silence took the room. And it's quiet out here where the heartache grew, like the wind found a way to whisper through. No words to mend, no hand to soothe, just an empty echo. Silence took the room. The steel guitar, it cries at night, sounding mournful under the pale moonlight, but no melody now can pierce this gloom. When she walked away, silence took the room. I've tried to sing, to break the chain, but every note just calls her name. The space she left, it cuts like doom, fills the air since silence took the room. And it's quiet out here where the heartache grew, like the wind found a way to whisper through. No words to mend, no hand to soothe, just an empty echo. Silence took the room.
The sun sinks low as the shadows grow long. The whippoorwill hums a lonesome song. I kick up dust with each weary stride down this old dirt road where dreams collide. The fence posts lean like time's heavy hand. Fields gone brown, left to the land. Each step I take, the past hangs tight on this quiet road in the fading light. Oh, this old dirt road, it knows my pain. Every heartbreak carved in its grain. With every turn, the years unfold. Stories told on this dirt road. The creak of a gate near my childhood home, now empty, just me, and I walk alone. Echoes of laughter linger in the air, but the echoes fade, no one lives there. What once was young, now weathered and gray. The dust is still here, but time slipped away. I trace the footsteps of who I once knew on this old road where dreams fell through. The moonlight shines on the gravel dust, silent witness to my broken trust. The miles grow long, but I can't let go. This old dirt road, my heart's to blow. porch swing creaked in the evening glow. You sat there quiet, but I didn't know the words you needed. Like clouds passing through, I kept them inside, too stubborn, too true. The clock kept ticking, but I stayed the same, thinking tomorrow would shoulder the blame. But the sun sank low and the shadows grew deep. Our silence grew heavier, the price we'd keep. I waited too long to say goodbye. Now echoes of love are tangled in the sky. Time tiptoed away while I held my pride. And goodbye, oh goodbye, just passed me by. The screen door slammed on a cool autumn night. I watched you leaving and swallowed my fight. The gravel road sang its parting refrain. Your taillights faded like tears in the rain. A hard, stubborn silence can soar and ache when you gamble on timeless, that's the mistake. Every goodbye needs its moment to land, but I let it drift like sand through my hands. I waited too long to say goodbye. Now echoes of love are tangled in the sky. Time tiptoed away while I held my pride. And goodbye, oh goodbye, just passed me by. I sit here still by the old oak tree, a shadowed version of the man I should be. Regret carved stories where love used to grow. The ending's the hardest line I'll ever know.
There's a cabin on the hillside where the pine trees softly sway, and the evening fog settles like a blanket made of gray. She's waiting there in silence where the river hums its tune, dreaming of tomorrow 'neath the silver-faced moon. Beyond the mountains where the wildflowers grow, she's watching for a shadow on the valley down below. The world feels much too heavy, but her hope remains the same. She waits beyond the mountains, whispering your name. The wind has carved the ridges, the mountains softly sigh. Know she's there still waiting as the clouds drift across the sky. The seasons come and vanish, still her love has never waned. Beyond the mountains waiting, where she softly speaks your name.
The sunset slow on that gravel road, with an evening breeze that carried hope. I left my shadows by the ancient pine, heading into a day that's finally mine. The creek still sings by the weathered mill, those echoes haunt, they always will. But I won't linger on the pain that stayed. I'm walking away from the ties that frayed. I'm walking away from yesterday, letting the winds of time just guide my way. Memories fade like a soft refrain. I'm walking on, never looking again. The barn still stands on that low sloped hill, where laughter echoes, haunting me still. I can't rewrite what the past has done, but I can find peace under a brand new sun. The gravel shifts beneath my worn out boots, but every step just feels like truth. The road ahead is a field unplowed. I'll leave behind what the years have shrouded. I'm walking away from yesterday, letting the winds of time just guide my way. Memories fade like a soft refrain. I'm walking on, never looking again. I'm walking on, never looking again. The coffee steam curls in the morning air. I'm sitting on this porch, sun lighting my despair. And old letters in my hand, yellowed and worn, whispering a story of love that's torn. Your words spill out like echoes from the past, promises we made that couldn't last. Each line feels heavy like the weight of regret. In the creases of this paper I can't forget. Your voice lives in this old ink and page. Time locked you up like a bird in a cage. With every word, my heart takes a ride on this porch. Memories can't hide. The cup grows
grows cold, the days moving slow. I'm lost in your script, where did we go? The wind rocks the trees, they hum your name. This letter's a ghost, and I'm still the same. I wonder if you taste the same.